everyone, welcome back to Hands-Free Studying for the MBE, brought to you by Brainscape.
These upcoming property questions cover servitudes. Okay, let's get started. Question 1. What are the 5 categories of servitudes? The 5 categories of servitudes are: first, easements; second, licenses; third, profits; fourth, covenants; and fifth, equitable servitudes. All right, question 2. What is an easement? An easement is a right to a non-possessory property interest in the land. Question 3. What is a dominant estate? The dominant estate is the land or property that benefits from the easement. Question 4. What is the servient estate? The servient estate is the land burdened by the easement. Question 5. What is an affirmative easement? An affirmative easement gives the holder the right to affirmatively use the servient estate. In other words, to do something on the servient estate. Question 6. What is a negative easement? A negative easement prevents the servient estate from doing something it would otherwise be allowed to do on the land. Negative easements are only allowed in very particular circumstances, and you can remember these by the acronym LAS. Negative easements are only allowed if they affect light, air, support, and stream water from an artificial flow. Question 7. How are negative easements created? Negative easements are only created expressly. They must be signed and in writing. Question 8. What is an easement appurtenant? An easement appurtenant is an easement that benefits one parcel of land, the dominant estate, while burdening another, the servient estate. Easement appurtenants are attached to the land and not to a person. This is a really important distinction. Question 9. What is an easement in gross? An easement in gross benefits a person or entity instead of a parcel of land. No dominant estate is involved, only a servient estate. An example of an easement in gross is a billboard or power lines on the servient estate. Question 10. Can you transfer an easement appurtenant, and can you transfer an easement in gross? Yes, you can transfer an easement appurtenant. It will be transferred automatically because it's attached to the dominant estate. It does not need to be explicitly stated in the transfer. An easement in gross, however, is not transferable unless for a commercial purpose.
And that's the end of your 10 flashcard study round. To reach full mastery, remember to study in Brainscape. Our mobile and web app uses the latest in spaced repetition techniques, allowing you to optimize your study time and track your progress down to the finest detail. But of course, when you're driving, cooking, exercising, or otherwise unable to navigate the app, be sure to keep listening to the rest of this hands-free studying playlist. No matter what subject you're learning and what method you're studying it, Brainscape helps you rise to your challenge.